YouTube, what is up? It's your man Chris. Uh, Basically, like the title says, I want to put my input in on this whole Nick Briz, Chris. I think his name is Chris WHT. It's Chris WHT. But basically, if you've been watching Chris Briz's channel, or Nick, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Nick Briz's channel, he does a lot of street ball stuff and all that stuff. But here lately, it's been the fights on the street ball videos that people look more forward to. I'm touching in on this because Chris, who's on Nick's team, got into it with Nick, and I'm gonna go into what all this is about, basically. And first, I'm gonna give my opinion on both of them. Chris, I like Chris, man. I've been liking Chris since they played against him. I watch a lot of these videos with Nick Briz, and I was enjoying them. And I say that to say something I'm going to say later when I say I was enjoying them. But, like I said, when he played against Chris was toasting him, bro. Chris was toasting, and Nick knew that, so I think that's why he asked him to join the team. But I like Chris. Chris got, that street ball mentality. He's a big guy. To me, he's a big guy. He can move good. He can dribble. He can shoot. He's a big guy, man, that can do a lot of stuff. And he's hard to stop. And every time I watch one of these videos, I'm like, man, why they just don't give Chris the ball every time, man? Because to be quite honest, I think he does the most, and I think he scores the most points between him and Chauncey. So, but Chris be down there banging, and most of the time he puts it up, it goes in. That's what I'm saying. So, and there's nobody they play against that can do anything with Chris, man. They either put some tall, lanky dude on him that's the same size, or that's the same height, but he's not the same size. Or some short dude or some chubby dude that's the same size but not the same height. They can never find a guy that has the attributes Chris has, is what I'm saying. They can't find a big, stocky, mobile guy to contend with them with, man. No one's been able to do it on any of the videos. And Chris, he's toasting everybody under that rim, bro. He's playing like a classic big guy used to play. That's how Shaq and them used to play back in the day, man, where there's nothing you can do in the paint against them. That's their world. And that's Chris. That's how he plays. And when he talks and when he does everything else outside of the court, he's a real dude, man. He's a real dude. He keeps it real. So, we watch those videos because we look forward to what Chris is going to do. We want to hear what he got to say. We like hearing him talk his trash and all that. And let's just be honest, it's what he's going to do. Between him and, Carlos, who is he's a loose cannon, Carlos is, and I'm going to get on him too. But we look forward to those videos to see what Chris is going to do. We look forward to those videos to see how, I look at the videos to see how Chris is going to ball. I pay special attention to him because I like centers. I like forwards that are down low that actually play in the paint. And I like to see what they do, how they move, how they play the paint, because you don't see that a lot in the NBA now. Everybody want to shoot the ball. Nobody's down low actually doing work. And I like to see that, man. But, that's my opinion on Chris. Got no problem with Chris. I like the way he plays. I like the way he is off the court. Dude's a cool dude because he keeps it real. He keeps it real. I'm not going to say he lying about nothing because I don't think he is. Nick, on the other hand, I've always had like a little... I felt like something was a little off about him. I felt like he was setting some of these videos up and stuff. I just did. In my link down below here, there's a guy, the dude, the little kind of, he looks like he got muscle, but it's that little guy. But in this video, I think it's Pele. I think that's his name. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's him. I think that's the name. I don't think he's Taz. He could be Taz. I don't know. But the dude that doesn't have dreads in this video in my link, the other little guy with no dreads. The reason I think Nick sets videos up is because that same guy, this is why I put the video here so y'all know who I'm talking about. This same guy, the guy that doesn't have dreads in this video, that little dude was at one of their games on one of their videos. That's when I first saw him pop up. He was talking trash. He was doing what typical ghetto dudes do in the hood. He was talking trash and doing all that, trying to get attention, trying to be funny, trying to get attention, all that. You know, he was one of them dudes. Y'all know them dudes, man, that always try to start stuff, and they're just always, their mouths are just constantly going. So they played them there. They almost got into it there. Okay, that was that. There was another video came up, Nick and them on the other side of whoever knows where. Okay, they was in this one hood, and that little guy was there. How did this dude, supposedly supposed to be from the hood, travel across to wherever Nick and them went in another video, and he just happened to be there? I'm from the hood, y'all, and I can tell you right now, hood dudes, you don't have the kind of money to just be going traveling around, bro. It's not out there like that. It's not. The only way that dude could have got to where Nick was, again, is if he were coerced to go by getting paid, them saying, hey, I'll pay you to come over here to make another scene, or, you know, some kind of way working with Nick. But I got a feeling them two was working together, because this dude just all of a sudden shows up in another video. Then there was another video. There he is again. Then this video in the link popped up not too long ago. So what I'm thinking is Nick was trying to promote this guy by having him come on his videos, and then he's going to turn around and promote this guy who's now trying to do something. Because like I said, this is the first video I saw of him boxing this dude. How all of a sudden you got videos and you just used to be this dude that just popped up at a court one day? Something's off about that. But Nick gonna say he don't do no setups, or none of his videos are set up. Bro, come on, man. Come on, dude. You think I ain't been paying attention to the videos? Because I pay attention. I pay attention to the dudes y'all play. I pay attention to those guys to see if they show up in another video. And sure enough, and this ain't the only dude that's done it. There's been some other guys that have showed up in more than one video. And you're like, man, how did they go from this neighborhood to all of a sudden over here? Nobody's following you like that, bro. So, you know, as far as Chris saying that Nick sets the videos up, I believe it. I believe it 100%. Some of those videos seem like those fights are not real. Some of those videos seem like those fights are just set up. I will say this. They probably have had actual fights that weren't recorded, or maybe a couple of those videos were actual events. But all of them, no. Some of these ones are doing lately, I do think were set up and stuff. I doubt all the fights that have in these videos were genuine, because it's just something off. It's just something off how these same guys show up other places. So, and that's a dead giveaway, bro. That's a dead giveaway. Nobody's following you like that, Nick. No one's following your team playing that they're going to travel where y'all go. Nobody's following y'all like that. Y'all are not Ball is Life. Ball is Life, they probably got people that follow them around because they want to play him again. But y'all are not them. Nobody's following y'all like that to go from this neighborhood on this side of the U.S. to this place way over here, man. Nobody's following y'all like that, especially in the hood. Nobody's just traveling like that, man. So that's a dead giveaway, and that's why I think Chris is right in that perspective. And I think Nick just got mad because he got exposed. But the whole thing wasn't over that. The whole thing was more over Nick wanted to take this little set stuff over to Rucker Park in New York, which is where Chris is from. Chris said, no, not having it. Y'all can't bring that over here because Rucker Park is a different, y'all got to understand, that's a different ball game. Rucker Park is that's a different beast over there, man. You can't be doing no bull crap in Rucker Park. Rucker Park is known as a street ball court. And it's what happens all around it and everything else that I'm not going to get into, that Rucker Park ain't the place you want to mess around in. I'm going to just put it that way. So, but Nick wants to go over there with these shenanigans, and ain't no shenanigans at Rucker Park. And Chris said, no, not having it. I'm from here. I know what it's about over here. Not having it. I'll go, but I'm not going with you. So Nick got mad, and that's how all this brewed up. I think was over that incident. At least that's what Chris is saying. You know, that's what happened. And then Chris also said he got into it with them over the fact this Nick Briz is making a lot of money off these videos, and he's only paying these guys so much money out of it. And you know, Chris was kind of upset with him about that. And then they got into it over that. And Chris said, I'm going to punch you in your face, bro. Y'all know how Chris is if you watch these videos. Chris, it's only so much before he just like, let's stop talking. And Nick apparently said, "You threatening my life, then, you know, I'm going to have my brother who's a sniper shoot you," and all kind of stuff like that. And that was another incident in itself. And it's like stuff that factored into this falling out that they've had. But at the end of the day, I think I'm going to take Chris's side on it because Chris is a real dude. I can see where he's coming from. He only saying something because, you know, this Nick dude is trying to, you know, he's trying to put Chris out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's mad because he got exposed, and you know he's mad because Chris is saying he's a snitch, which he is, and all kind of other stuff. So, and then Carlos, which I mentioned earlier, Carlos to me is, you know, he's a good shooter. Okay, he's a good set shooter. If you get him the ball and he's wide open somewhere, he's gonna make it. A lot of the times, not every time, but he's gonna make it most of the time. And it's been some of those videos where Carlos been wide open in the corner, and Nick Briz just takes it through the lane. I coached a team, y'all. I coached a youth team, and we had a kid on there. They didn't like when he shot the ball because he wasn't a good shooter and all that, but he was always open, and he liked to shoot. And I was taught growing up, and I taught them on that team, and I taught that one in particular kid on that team, just like I was taught, if you open, shoot the ball. I don't care how bad you are shooting. I don't care if you 10% shot ratio. If you're wide open, shoot the ball every time. That's what I was told growing up. That's how I became such a good shooter. And that's what I told the team to do. Pass him the ball when he's open. Period. Pass it to him. I don't care if he misses. I don't care if they're balls. Pass him the ball and let him shoot the ball. And, you know, it was some games where they passed it and he missed, but it was one in particular game where we needed the shot. They threw it to him because he was wide open. Boom. He hit it. He hit it. The thing is, if you're not trying to give the ball off, if you're not trying to give it to them, why are they on the team? Why are they playing? You see what I'm saying? People can't get better from not doing something you want them to not do. You can't get better from not shooting. You can't get better at shooting, by not shooting. You can't get better at it. You have to shoot to get better. Yes, practice in your own time, but in a game situation, how can you handle that if you never get the ball? So I was taught that. I taught that to the kids I was coaching, and I see it with Nick Briz. He just takes it in sometime, and Carlos be wide open over there, bro. Carlos ain't got the best shot in the world, but he has a shot. But thing is, Nick was probably right. Excuse me. He said he, you know, kind of took Carlos off the street and stuff, which I can believe that some of that story, because you can see him and Carlos are kind of closer than the rest of the team. So, you know, some of what Nick said makes sense of that perspective. But I do think he's taking advantage of Carlos at this point in time. So, and Chris said Carlos has autism. A lot of people are wondering, you know, they're like, Carlos not slow. Autism doesn't mean you're slow, ladies and gentlemen. There are different types of autism. Let me clear that up right now. There are different types of autism. Carlos is not slow. Y'all see him play. He's not slow. He don't talk slow. He's not slow. Chris is just saying, for somebody diagnosed with autism, you know, you don't take advantage of people like that. And Chris feels that Nick is taking advantage of Carlos because of what he's paying him and stuff. Now, I understood Nick took this dude off the street, did all this for him and that for him, but I personally think Carlos deserves more money than what Nick is giving him. Reason being is because a lot of people watch these videos for Chris's reactions and for Carlos's reactions. Okay? That's what most people watch these videos for, because they're the two most entertaining people on this team. So being that you're getting all your views and stuff off of Carlos mostly and Chris, Carlos needs to be getting more money than what you're giving him. And I see where Chris is coming from with that. You know, people are busting their, excuse my language, people are busting their asses for you. They're playing and doing all this, and they probably are putting their, you know, they out there playing. You never know what's going to happen on a street ball court. They out there playing, possibly putting their lives on the line for you, and you only giving them chump change out of all this money that you're pulling in. Chris asked him to, you know, show what he's paying people on that, and he won't do it. So when people don't want to show money, they don't want to show statements, they don't want to show where this and that's going, you know something's already fishy. Look at Donald Trump, bro. I mean, that's a prime example. When you don't want to show you paperwork and do stuff like that, we already know you a snake, bro. We already know. So he's not doing very good defending himself in all this, because everything Chris is saying, it seems pretty much point on to me. And I don't disagree with anything Chris is saying. I disagree with some of the stuff Nick is saying, though. He's trying to sound like, he's this good guy. He took somebody off the street and all that on his video. He's trying to take the fact off of, or he's trying to take the attention away from him setting games up and the whole conversation that went on about Rucker Park. I didn't even hear him mention the Rucker Park conversation in his video. Nick Briz, I'm saying. I never heard him mention that. So why didn't he bring that up? Why didn't he bring what was said up? Anyway, that's just my opinion on everything. Like I said, I respect everybody on the team. I think they all can ball, but it's I watched the videos, and I played back when I played on the court, and we did pickup games and street ball games. If we went to a court and we saw that them dudes was about just wanting to fight, we left. Me and the dudes I used to ball with, because we ain't got time for that. You own the street ball court to play basketball. Period. We're not there to fight, bro. If you want to fight, go to a boxing ring or something, bro. Use that skill for something you can use it in and get paid some good money doing. A lot of these guys that live in hood and stuff, they want to prove themselves by fighting on the street and going to, basketball courts and fighting. Stop wasting your talent, bro. If you can fight really good, why show the neighborhood when you can go into a boxing gym or something, and a lot of those guys will take you in, go to a boxing gym, and do it there. Prove yourself in front of the whole world. Take your frustrations out in the ring, bro. Take your frustrations of life out in the ring. Use it for something valuable. And boxers get paid a lot of money, winning or losing. They get paid a lot of money. Okay? They get paid good money. So use it for that. That's why it used to annoy us when we went to ball. And you can tell when it's not the right crowd, when they're all about just fighting and stuff. You can tell when you go to a court. So we will leave and we go somewhere else. The fact that Nick Briz and them stay and play with guys like that is another thing of why, either you setting this stuff up or you just crazy. You putting everybody in danger. And for somebody that's diagnosed with autism, you don't put them in a setting where it's a lot of violence and stuff going on. You don't do that. You're supposed to be looking out for this dude. You helped him get off the street and all that. But then you're putting him in a setting every day of where there could be potential violence or somebody, hurting them or doing whatever, man. And then this guy's uncontrollable. Carlos is uncontrollable, just like Chris said. You can't control him once he starts going off and getting mad and stuff. So why put him in a situation like that? Why? If y'all are going to some places where it's going to be hostile, leave and go somewhere else and do a video somewhere else. I mean, that's common sense for a lot of people that go and play pickup games and you know what people are about. You leave. You go somewhere else where all that's not there. And people are just there to play basketball. Because let's be honest, at a lot of these courts, all them dudes are there to do is to either see violence or cause it. You have people who actually want to play, but they don't really get a chance to play because that's all these dudes are doing the whole time. Arguing and trying to fight and stuff. So, that's why we stopped playing a while back. I haven't played in a while. We used to go all the time, but then that started occurring more and more, and we just said, you know what, no more going to these courts, man, because this is ridiculous. So that's why I like Ball is Life, because it's here and there they may have fights and stuff, but it's not like Nick Briz's where it's starting to recur over and over and over again. You can tell it's a setup by now. Ball is Life, they've been doing it for a long time. And a lot of their stuff, they just straight balling, bro. That's it. And that's what you want to see. So, but that's my opinion on it, man. That's my opinion. Then Nick Briz, he always wants the ball, and he misses most of the time the shots. I've only seen him make shots, ever so often. Chauncey hit shots. I've seen Carlos knock shots down, and I've seen Chris knock down multiple things. You know, Nick gets the ball and he does these. Every now and then he'll do a dunk or he'll do something, you know, that looks fancy. But come on, dude, he's the best player on that team is not Nick Briz. Let's just put it out there. It's not him. I'm not gonna take nothing away from him and say he can't ball at all, because you know he got some skill, but he's not the best person on that team. And for him to always want the ball, and you can hear him in the videos, come on, Carlos, give me the ball. Come on, you got to pass the ball, Carlos. You got to pass the ball. Dude, come on, man. You can't always have a ball, and you ain't really making it yourself, bro. So, but that's my opinion on it. I just wanted to give my opinion of what I think. I know a lot of y'all are commenting on the other videos Chris made and Nick made and all that. Plus, I think I'm running out of time on my camera here. But if you want to comment on mine, go right ahead, man. We can go back and forth about it. But that's just my opinion on it all, man. I don't think anyone should be airing their laundry out online and all that stuff. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. So, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad Chris exposed Nick for, saying it's a setup and all that, because I was already getting a feeling of that, and I don't have to waste my time watching as many of those videos. Chris, I'm behind him all the way. Wherever he goes, I'm gonna go too. So when he starts posting videos with his team, they call the Hooligans, by the way, I'm gonna be right there watching those. So Nick Briz's stuff, I don't know, man. I'm probably about done with that, man. So because I do believe it's set up, and if I'm gonna sit here and watch a setup fight and all that, and you're not balling like you used to be. When he first started dropping videos, Nick Briz, all they were doing was balling, bro. And it was good. I watch them to just see you ball. I don't want to see fights all the time, bro. Okay? I'm not like the rest of the world where violence excites me and all that. No, man. No. I don't just click on the video just to see the fight. I click on the video because I actually want to see people actually balling out there and doing something. But like I said, so I mean, that's that. That's what I think. If you agree with Nick, you can agree with Nick. But I'm behind Chris all the way on this. Dude's a real dude. I don't see him. I don't see any reason why he would lie on Nick. I really don't. I don't see any reason at all. So, but all right, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed. Peace out.